Warning: the following proscribed is transgrammed. Viewer discretion is not advised. Hey everyone, and welcome to the NaruSaku podcast.
Jazz
What's that you're
hands.
saying? What's that you're saying? James isn't hosting. But why? Well, to put it simply, he's not here to do his job. So I'm officially taking over for a bit. Well, at least for the moment, anyway. Anyhow, it's a funny old world because I can remember like it was just yesterday. James was worried about me taking over his job. It's a funny old world, ain't it? Anyhow, please, guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Introductions. All right, fine. I'll start off. Yeah, it's the MangaReader again. Or MangaReader. I don't really care. Put the za or not. No, I'm not an admin. Please do not email me.
I guess I'm next. NaruSaku for Life 3G. Once again, and I think I had a brief cameo last time, but now I'm gonna be here for full effect. So yeah, here I am.
Brief. Let's
Yeah,
say
it
like
was like
minor.
it was a cameo that was worth $1,000 for.
$1,000. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna pay you $1,000.
And I'm Lucky T7 back for more.
So this is going to be an interesting podcast. James is away on spring break, more specifically on a cruise, while we, having no life, are forced to do this in his absence.
Yeah, my spring break was last week, that bastard.
So, without any further ado, let's get into this chapter. Chapter
Whoa.
669.
Hachi!
So we start off here, continuing on from last chapter, a guy punching the hell out of Madara, and it's a really cool action scene. There are tons of speed lines, and obviously guys using now all 8 gates, and Madara is clearly worried that he may die right here. And we got
You really think that?
You really think that? No, it's just all a ruse.
No.
It's just all a ruse. And we get a brief panel of Lee here crying some manly tears. And he's saying, he says, "Go, Guy Sensei! I'm," and he's so choked up.
Yeah. Nice little thing is, I just noticed that Guy's punch is actually a elephant's foot paw thing, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's something I didn't know first when reading it.
Oh, I didn't notice that at first. I thought, oh, he's just punching some
Yeah.
weird air current.
All I know, page 1 had a really cool coloring. I'm not sure who did it, but somebody got to give that person the credit.
Give them the credit, yeah.
I mean, I didn't even realize it until now that the 8th gate really looks pretty damn cool.
Yep, that's fan art for you.
Well, it's not manga coloring more than a fan art. Fan art would be the entirely new picture, while the coloring is just you're coloring what's already done.
Yeah.
Art-wise.
The Yahiko Dark Eye at deviantart.com. That's who did it. I have no
Okay,
idea
great.
what that means, but okay. Well,
he ever-
congrats to that guy if he ever.
Well, Kudos to that person.
Mhm.
All right, so let's move on.
So then, next page, we got an impressive shot of the elephant stomping thing going on. It goes boom, 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 and it just smashes down on the ground with the sound effect for smash, by the way, written in Japanese.
Yeah, I was wondering if anybody outside the world just noticed that like there's a big beam going down through that
Yeah.
hole. It's like
If
is
it's
there
supposed
something
to
going?
be air current, then would they actually see it?
It's like, is there something going on there? I don't know, but we're still losing to Zetsu, so focus.
It's funny
would-
because it looks smaller than the evening or afternoon tiger explosion. It looks smaller than that. At least compared to the size, anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause-
the thing is, he's he's still doing the attack, so that's pretty brutal for
Like,
normal phase attack. I mean, like, the stuff he does, what you just said, or more like your final move set. It's kind of like like in Final Fantasy, I think 8. Like you do a lot of attacks, and then let's see if you pop up a lion heart or something different special. So,
Yeah, it's
so
Final
you're
Fantasy VIII.
yeah, it's
Shoot
Final
my
Fantasy
key blasts.
8. So pretty much, guys doing a lot of things before you do the final finale, pretty much.
Yep.
yeah.
So, so
I'm
that being
confused by the
said,
next
doing
line.
normal things. So that being said, doing more normal things like he's doing right now is scary.
I want to
Yeah.
know where he was going with this, Minato. Guy, is that yours? What? What?
Yeah, actually, I don't.
Yeah,
What
was
do you
that
mean with that?
yours?
Was that yours? What?
I think
Yeah.
the interpretation there is like, is that really what your attack looks like?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. Because mine
No,
is stronger. Nah.
no, Madaros's just hitting himself. He just put that air current come down
You
on
know,
him.
you know, you
Yeah.
know the the funny thing is, I thought Madara lost the knife, but I was like, oh wait, he never had that knife. Sorry. I thought
I
he lost
gotta-
the knife, but I forgot he never had it.
Madara actually looks kind of upset there in that second or that third panel.
Yeah, he's like, holy crap, I did not expect this.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
not
shit!
at all.
I painted you on, but I didn't think it would be this good.
His best oh crap face.
This is him right now in his Jinchuriki mode. I'm sitting here going like, I wonder what it would have been like if he was actually in his normal mode.
The
Who,
intensity level has reached 11.
Yeah.
you know,
So
just imagine if you're a Jinchurukin and you could do eighth gates. Exactly, can you kill everyone in the world? It's like, well, I'm gonna die with it as a Jubi Jinchurukin, so here we go.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kill all Hokage. I'll kill all the Kages. Now time to kill normal citizens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can kill a million. And now I die
Yep.
too. Blah.
it'd be
Oh,
a super atomic bomb then.
it's I'm gonna kill you, but because I'm gonna die anyway, might as well kill you with me.
You know, if only the gates weren't like the if only gates were like spirit bombs, because spirit bombs, I don't, you can correct me if I'm mistaken, but it feels like spirit bomb you could do it any time as long as you could stand and ask for people power, rather than like I need to
Lend me
have
your
a good
power.
fit. Yeah, instead of like I need a good 100%, 100 over 100, I don't know, magic power. Let's just go RPG for a second. It's like requirement for the gates. It seems like there is a huge requirement, not just like, oh, I gotta learn how to gates opening. You know, it's all about like, let's see if how much I guess chakra works in my body. If I have a small chakra and I do 8 gates, I can't. It's possible I would just do such a small damage rather than do a huge impact like Guy is doing right now, or even probably bigger.
Mhm.
But they said
So
that it didn't matter, but whatever.
I'm just saying, the point is, if I was dying, I might as well go 8 gates and go crazy, but it doesn't work that way. Because if I'm weak, I probably could only go a little bit like gates.
Mhm.
Or if I go 8 gates, I probably won't go as much as I can. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm weak.
So as a guy here is about to unleash part 2 of his punch, literally it's called 2. He
Nunchaku.
gets a pain. Yep, he gets a pain in his shoulder and he has to stop momentarily. And of course, Lee
Ah.
here, he gives us some exposition. He stopped it midway. The evening elephant is supposed to be a continuous attack that goes from speed 1 to speed 5. Ah, I see. The pain is terrible, but I got used to it. The next time I'll do. Oh wait.
Next
No,
time. Yeah, you got it right.
yeah, but I'm reading this like Lee's actually thinking it when in reality, Guy
It was
is
Guy.
actually thinking it.
Well, the
So,
Rock Lee was thinking the elephant part.
I was
and
gonna
then
say,
the
how would they
pain.
know?
Yeah.
How would
Yeah.
Lee know?
Yeah. So
What
Guy
did they
here, little confusion. Guy here is thinking, I see this pain. It's so terrible, but I got used to it. Next time I'll have to do it continuously without leaving any openings.
Yes,
This
there we
this
go.
has to beg the question: did they just read up on someone who somehow witnessed the 8 gates and then said, "Okay, I can do that magically without training? If it's supposed to be a death, how do you have a move for that game?
Well, maybe the person who died before to tell you, by the way, this is how it works before I die. I say, you know how it works? That's good. Now I'm dead now. Go.
That's how you do it. The 8
Yep,
gates
that's
is
how you
so
do it.
Sasuke-like, man, guys.
You know, one guy wrote down the book of the gates opening, and you know, when he finished writing, he managed to write his signature, and then he dies. He died with style, though.
He was writing it right as he was attacking. Yeah, I got this.
Do not use the eighth gate unless you want to protect your friends. Ah.
Yes.
Or your whatever your Nindo is.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Never forget your ninja. Blah.
So then we got Madara here, who's slightly worried, but not so worried.
It's a huge crater.
Yep. Yeah, look how deep he is. And so he says to himself, so, taijutsu that hits you by pushing the air towards you. It's
I
like
thought
an
you was
air
gonna rhyme.
cannon.
I thought you guys said Taijutsu Ninjutsu, man. It's in Ninjutsu or something. I don't know.
Kinjutsu, man. Kinjutsu.
Go on.
And then
Sorry.
That's what they called it. Anyway, who knows?
and then he mutters to himself, if I get hit 4 or 5 more times, it'll be bad. I mustn't let all of his fists hit me directly.
Oh my
now
god.
you think that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
and then Madara does admittingly a pretty badass thing, and he just leaps out of this crater with one single bound, and he proclaims, "It's rare to fight against the one who unleashes all 8 gates."
You didn't even get to say it. I think it says it's rare to fight against the Hachime no Toko no Jin, something like that.
Something like that.
Yes, because we couldn't think of a shorter name, so yeah, let's
Oh.
just name it Hachiman Tono.
Well, you know,
Because you know.
you gotta we gotta remember it is from Japan, so this is
Yeah.
like their language. For all we know, it probably just says the final release, like for all we
Man.
know.
The
You
final
know,
release.
Kind of like
four different words.
it's kind of like with that Ryu special spinning world kick, but in a special version, if you try to say it out loud, it's like Sakaru Yaku. It's like what?
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
I'll just say simple Hadouken.
I would just say spinning kick.
Shoryuken.
Shoryuken.
Anyway.
He's still alive. What the guys do?
Yeah. So Kakashi hears.
Hey, Gar's back, guys.
Yes. As Kakashi is staring in partial impressiveness.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
looks like he's
I mean-
just like, oh, it didn't work.
Yeah. And so Gaara asks, wait, what did Guy do? And Kakashi just provides some exposition. He unleashed all 8 gates. It's a technique that allows you to remove your limits and push your power beyond them. And blah, blah, blah. Lee did this to you in the tuning exams, remember?
Yeah, all that time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
stop worrying because I actually won that match.
Don't rub it in.
No
And that-
rubs in, though. Ultimate defense.
And then Kakashi finishes his explanation with the same sentence that he told Sakura. After using this technique, this person will die.
Bye bye.
Hooray. I think, yeah, 100 times normal power, surpassing even the 5K cages. Huh.
Yeah.
When you
Unless
think
you
about
drop-
that, are these cages even that powerful?
Well, it's like president. Do you think a president could block a bullet from me?
It's
He
even more
blocked my
powerful.
bullet.
Surpassing
blocked
even
my
the 5
gun.
cages. So that means he could fight the 5 cages, kick their ass, and then die.
Mhm.
For all we know, we were about to get Kakashi. No offense.
That's
to
what
Kakashi.
Madara did when he wasn't. That was what Madara did when he wasn't even in this form.
Oh yeah.
He was
Oh,
just
yeah.
normal Madara. Oh yeah, I just kicked all your asses, even though I'm just in my normal state.
At Otende, technically. You know,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he really didn't get hit anytime by
true.
them.
So then Guy starts leaping up the air, and Madara comments here, "Are you leaping up the air?"
Because
Oh,
I look
no.
like Gin and Jin in this shot. But anyway, go on. I said Gin and Jin. Gin and Kin, sorry. He kind of looks like in that panel. Anyway, go on.
And so Gara briefly flashes back to his match against Lee, and then he asks Lee, "Lee, are you sure you're not?" And then Lee exclaims, "No, I am not sad. I'm standing in front of a man who has made an important decision. Feeling sadness or
Haha.
pity would be an insult to him."
You know what you would have said would have gone faster if the loading screen didn't take a while.
Yeah.
I knew it. He was like, now
Lord.
loading. It would have been funny if it was like, oh, lost connection. Hey, I'll be right back. But yes,
Now here comes
and
the
then
this support.
you know the
Time to
funny thing
click
is
the
I didn't
support button.
even you know the funny thing is I didn't even know the chapter title didn't appear until now. I
It's
was like,
totally gonna
oh, so that's the chapter title. Good. I didn't
Oh,
even
Yeah.
hear. Good, because I didn't need to
Oh,
read. I need
well,
to. I didn't need to read anything that has to do with Hinata in that title, so I'm okay now.
that title. Wow, that's such an interesting title. I could have I totally did not see that title happening. Thought it would read Guy's Resolve.
And so then Minato here comments that we still need to support Guy. Now listen to my plan.
Plans.
You-
Listen to the armless guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can see there's so many bridge potential, but you need a smart person to do that.
I'd say
Yes,
the
let's
black
do the
weapon
armless
he's
guy.
using is tough. Gee,
Listen to
which
arm.
one?
yeah, it's like, see, gosh, it's like, yeah, let's listen to the armless sensei.
It's not something he activates. It's the result of a shape change, so it doesn't disappear. If you brush it, it disappears, but if you touch it, it's solid. What? How do you brush it and it's not? It disappears, but if you touch it, it's solid. What? Okay, whatever.
I don't think it's meant to be logical.
No,
Oh,
this is manga we're talking about. Anything and everything can go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least that.
most case, yes.
Thank God that weird thing got explained, where it like just stopped and then went back to them. Thank God they explained that. Because I was just gonna say, what is he just not gonna attack for any reason? Nope, it can only throw it up to 70 meters,
And then beyond that, he's not able to control it.
so it just keep moving forward. Oh
And
man,
so
why
then-
can't I go backwards?
And so then
Yeah.
Minato comments, "If we can follow it, Kakashi, you should use your Kamuya on it, and it should work." And Kakashi then basically admits here that he can't see really well out of his left eye, so he's going to have to get closer if he wants to use the Kamui, or at least aim
See-
carefully.
You see, you still need to be an Uchiha to know to do good. So giving a Sharingan just doesn't make you top tier. It just makes
Oh, yeah.
you half the
Just
tier of the.
half the tier line.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 1.5 out of 2.
Pretty much.
If you,
Like,
if
oh, you're
you,
good. You're not
you
a
have
Uchiha, though.
Ubers, you have Borderline, and you have OU. You're the Borderline tier.
And so Minato comments to Gara, could you prepare some sand? And Gara comments, if you want me to carry Kakashi, my sand is slower than Madara's attacks. And Minato says, don't worry, I'll have Kakashi use my kunai.
That is, yeah, just because I feel like making this joke. Because didn't he throw it like last chapter and it's like just sitting there in the dirt or something? Or
Yep.
2 chapters. 2 chapters ago, he threw it
Yeah.
to try and save Guy, but Lee comes out of nowhere, saves
Mhm.
it, and it's away in the dirt. When did they have time to move back over there to get this kunai?
Oh yeah, it was 2 chapters ago. Wow, that last chapter really
yeah,
was
Yeah.
wow, that last chapter was really a full-fledged flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Full-fledged, yep.
It
So-
was like there was no other things but the Gates release, and that's it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
So then Lee here, he powers up to opening the 6th gate, whereas before he officially could open up 4 gates, and although technically he could also open up 5, but he never opened up the 5th gate for very long against Gaara.
Kaioken.
Kaioken times 6!
Rah!
Kaioken over 9,000.
Over 9,000.
Yep. And
He only did it to 20, if I recall.
Kaioken.
You only did it. You only did it to 20, the last time. Unless you want to count the Super Kaioken, but I don't remember that.
Overpowered. Naruto just gives the QB cloak to Guy, and then he uses 8 gates. Boom. Oh shit.
and Lee just here, he exclaims, "I've never cursed my lack of strength as much as now!" But then Minato just calms him down and says, "No, don't worry. You're just fine the way you are, Lee."
Thank
Says
you.
the man who doesn't know him.
Yes, this is an armless guy.
And he
arm.
and he continues with, "After all, you're still one of the lives Guy wants to protect at the cost of his own life."
Yes.
Those leaves.
So you better get ready to do that with my grandchild. So your 8th gate is gonna happen. Give it 2 years.
Yep.
Then we have the guy running around, and now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of weird. What angle is it coming from?
Guy.
Yeah, which angle are we looking at? Is
I'd
it
say looking from
He's going.
like we're
Wait,
standing
he's circling
down
it.
below. We're standing
Wait.
down below and we're looking at it from above.
Yeah.
There we go.
all right? Yeah, it's just
Very-
weird. That's
it's,
how.
it's hard. It's sort of hard to draw it like that, and I imagine Kishimoto had a hard time trying to
Yeah, it's
draw it
kind of
like
like.
that.
Yeah,
Those
it's always one
ovals.
of those hard camera angles to draw from to make it look like, oh, okay, they're right there, or flying.
That's,
or
that's a
not,
whirlwind.
And so, and then Minato says, "Now, Lee, I want you to support and defend Gaara, and also here's a kunai knife.
Also,
Where it
keep
com-
my kunai wherever the hell that kunai is.
Where it comes from, we don't know."
Defend
shoves
Gaara?
it.
Why? He broke my leg.
And then meanwhile, up above, Guy unleashes the first punch once again. Evening Elephant Punch number 1. Boom. But Minato, he's not up there. Madara puts up a shield, and it harmlessly passes over around him. But then he looks
Somehow he
behind.
should still feel that force.
Yeah, but then he looks behind him and he goes, "Oh crap."
Oh man.
Like the first time around, it's like, oh, you think that's gonna do? Oh shit.
Why
I
did I
can't
think
get
of putting up a full barrier knowing this guy has super speed? What do you think about that, man? I guess the Rinnegan doesn't allow him to keep the Sharingan power or whatever.
Apparently not. This guy unleashes punch number 2, and punch number 3, and punch number 4. Moving
The
so
fifth one comes in.
and moving so fast, Madara
Hey, mate.
can't move, and he coughs up some blood, and I can't move.
Is this
He got
blood?
so
Nobody
fast
makes
that
me
the-
bleed in my mouth.
The after images of the air somehow just stay there because guy's so fast. Oh, I got stampeded on by like 5 different elephants. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Those just make sense.
And as Guy unleashes punch number 5, Minato yells out, "No matter what happens, just hit him, Guy! Just hit him!"
And then Madara like, it's coming.
Yep, providing useless exposition.
Spirit bomb.
He then
bomb.
envelops himself with the shield and launches 5 black balls at Guy.
Balls.
My Dragon Balls.
I'd laugh if the tail beasts are inside those things. Oh shit, I just lost 5 tail beasts, guys.
I just gave it back to Minato. Go figure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Minato gets hit, and then that begs the question, is he gonna come back full of holes or not? But
Yep. As Lee throws a kunai knife, and then Minato teleports right in front of those black balls and takes the bullet. Then Guy
Literally.
finishes his attack uh, Kakashi unleashes Kamui and takes away a section of that shield.
You bastard.
You bastard.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
not
can't get hit by this thing, so I'm just gonna have it hit me in the back. Because, you know, the back is like the least important part of the human body. Because I can just
Yeah.
get back up.
Yep.
It's not the
Technically-
face or anything.
Technically, the spinal cord is very important to our body. Without that, we'd be malfunctional.
Yes.
So,
Well,
I don't know,
but-
Madara. I think you need to stand up, right? Unless you want to start floating like Professor X or something. Sure, be my guess.
And so that guy punches the hell out of Madara's back as he sends him flying, oh God knows how far. And
Which
Madara
begs the
picks up
question.
Not far, apparently.
Which begs the question, did Madara bump into Tenten by mistake? I was like, ah, you little girl, what are you doing with those ears? Ah!
But of course, in all true villainous badassery, not even 1 millisecond passes that Madara just stands up and with a shit-eating grin he says, "The fight against Hashirama is the last time I felt so excited."
I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
You can still dance.
Can you still dance? I like
Hey,
dancing.
you got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's do that again. I want to have more fun.
And the
I
guy's
just
like,
think
after
of
my afternoon tiger.
Time to go to the
Yeah.
disco, guys. It's time to go to the
You know-
disco. This Madara needs some serving.
You know,
Like,
Freestyle.
After my evening tiger, he's still done. And then we get this panel of water, and I'm just like, oh god. And then we see Naruto with his eyes open. I was like, I was not expecting this till the 4th chapter, but you can come 2 chapters early. That's fine too.
Yep, and so the chapter ends with Naruto awakening in what I'm assuming, and I'm probably going to be right on this, and what probably everyone else is going to be right on this, is that he's awakening within his his own mind, where the nine-tailed fox is supposed to be sealed up.
Yeah.
Haha, you're wrong.
My subconscious.
You're wrong. Wait. To be honest, well, not to be honest, but to tell you the truth, where he woke up is just in the real world, because that behind that water is Sakura's bunch of tea as a puddle. So
Yep.
it
Giant
makes logical
puddle.
sense.
Giant
Yeah,
tear puddle.
she cried too much. She made a puddle behind on the ground.
Ah.
It makes sense. Why you see the water drip? Exactly. No said.
So, overall, I thought the chapter was once again pretty decent.
It was,
I like-
it was a
We
great.
all know 2 chapters ago, or 3 chapters ago.
Yeah, 3
It was one of-
chapters ago.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those chapters like you're always gonna start off. You're always gonna bet. You're always gonna have to deal with something kind of slow, just something you might probably don't care that much, or you do. If you do, good for you. If you don't, then you gotta bear with it, because that's how you write. But then the next chapter comes in, it's total badass. And it's total
Yeah.
great. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing that happens to every single flashback that goes to the battle scene, most of the time so far. I mean, even with the Garo, and I remember I was like looking at Garo's flashback, I'm like, oh, that's so messed up. I wonder when I'm gonna see the fight. When the fight happens, oh crap, I did not regret dealing with those chapters or episodes.
yeah.
I was like, holy shit, Naruto is badass. He's kicking his ass like hell.
I
yeah,
regret
pretty
nothing.
So pretty much this falls down to that kind of chapters, and I found it to be a great chapter. There's no slowdowns, just everything around it. It felt like an old classic Naruto with the whole strategies, the whole, if you have to do time it right, if you time it wrong, you're screwed. If you time it right, we could actually get advantage of this.
Yeah.
And yeah, it felt I think it felt like Kishimoto got some different pages. I don't know. Well, maybe approach. I don't know. It felt like it got different pages. It felt like he borrowed the Bleach pages, because I realized just now the second last page it had that says number 669 end. It doesn't have that icon of Naruto like, hey, this is
Yeah.
Naruto series end. Then the next page it has nothing. It's like that's Bleach style. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's like that. I don't know if he's planning to change the formation now, but maybe it's just a one time. Maybe he's trying something new. I don't know because it is strange. Because that's how Bleach does. I think that's what One Piece did too. I'm not sure it's
It
still
could
doing that, but it once did that too.
it could be just a little printing error on Weekly Shonen Jump's part
Oh,
where they just forgot the image, the Naruto icon.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, but yeah. Not only I'm just saying, not only
Yeah,
that, like
yeah, yeah,
the second last page is always the conclusive quote
yeah.
unquote. But then you find out the real next there's one more page after that.
Hmm.
To deal with that with every series. Well, Bleach series I used to deal with like, oh, okay, that's one more page. I didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah,
Wow.
no thoughts
Wow.
from the other guys. Lucky Ichi, your thoughts?
Thoughts. Thoughts, concerns.
What's your thoughts on the chapter overall? No soccer and being 6 out of 10.
Oh, let's see.
Which
I'm
chapter?
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
It's
just
zero.
Zero.
It's a zero. It's a zero for me. No.
No, but seriously, seriously. Whoa. Your
No,
thoughts on
I'm being serious, guys.
your thoughts overall at this chapter.
All right. My thoughts. Uh, after reading through it a second time, I actually enjoyed it more than I did the first time. Just because
Mhm.
of all the things that I didn't notice the first time. It's like, oh, okay.
What part I'll be honest, I kind of didn't notice about the Kamui part. I was like, oh, so that's what you used it at. Oh, my bad.
Oh, oh, hey, that's. I
I
thought
was like, did
Madara
I?
just left a gaping hole in the back of
No,
his
no.
shield.
Well, well, I thought Marva was still busy trying to close everything, but he was too late because guy's just too damn fast. So there you go.
Or
That
that.
or that or I thought the sand block is like, oh, why are you slowing? Why are you blocking my shield? I'm trying to close it perfect. Ah, I got kicked. I got punched in the back. My spinal cord.
Yeah. He says, I can't get hit, and then he gets hit, and he somehow.
Fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, somehow I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I'm not broken. I'm just bleeding. No,
Maybe.
if I had to give it something, I'd give it an 8.7.
8.7?
Oh,
8.7.
how dare you? How dare you
Yeah, how
try?
dare how
How
dare
you
you?
dare? How dare you try to underscore the other chapter? This is Titanfall over infamous over again. Thank you. Now you caused a rent
The other,
war.
the other, the other chapter got a 7.5.
I can't do numbers reviews. I mean I used to do it, but I feel like I can never give it lower than 7. I was like I can't give it lower than 7, even if this chapter technically kind
A
of
plus
eh.
then.
That's like even this chapter kind of technically man, I can't give it a lower than 7.
Yeah.
I'm very I'm very forgiveful. I don't know. I don't even know how
Forgiving.
you say. Forgiving.
Forgiving.
There you go. I said forgiving. Forgiveful. That's not a word.
I forgot how to give out scores.
My English is very slurred today.
English. My English.
English.
But yes,
Rawr.
Lucky G, what are your thoughts on this chapter?
Okay, my initial read, I was half asleep when I was reading this. So I was reading, I was like, oh, okay, the fight between Madara and Guy. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I saw 5 elephant foots, not bad. Madara's bleeding to death. That's good too. And then I see Naruto, I'm like, wait, it's too early. It's only the second chapter. This should be going on in 4. And then I read it again, like, oh shit, he is awake.
No, he's just awake in his subconscious.
yeah.
Inception, guys, Inception.
I'll be honest. I had to read it. I had to read it another time. That at least that last page because I was about to go in a forum like, okay, let me actually I got you this. Are you mad that he awake right away? As in like, oh, you probably gonna see no reaction from Sakura just saying, hey, Naruto's back. But then I see the water puddle. I'm like, oh, there's still hope. There you go. Never mind. Walk
His
along,
mind
people.
is in his mind. It'd
Yeah.
be funny if he
'Cause
wakes up both
if he
subconsciously and consciously. It's like, oh, wait, but Not in my body right now.
But it seems like I'm not sure if that's the plan, but it seems like Kishi wanted to trick people, even though we pretty much got the 100% idea that he's not awake live in a real world, just
Uh-huh.
subconsciously.
No.
But it feels like the way how they try to direct it is like saying like, "Oh, he's awake," and then
Worst
they
case
probably
scenario, he's in heaven.
yeah, you can say that, but no, no. But the point is, I think they try to I think that this idea is trying to trick the audience that he's awake completely. But
Mm-hmm.
Neji's gonna
I
be there for him. Oh
I
God,
think
no.
I
Though,
think
I
I
mean,
it, I kind of want okay if he's awake subconsciously,
mhm.
which is rare because I don't remember ever recalling that Naruto wake up subconsciously first, then being awake next, because that never happened. You could
Yeah.
usually he gets unconscious and then the QB take the rest of the work, but not like the other way around. Not like waking up and then go subconsciously, then wake up. You're supposed to be wake up. That's it.
Maybe maybe it's only an effect that the Incron has. Just a
what
guess.
Uh-huh.
maybe what I want since the chapter the end of the chapter is trying to trick us that he was
Mhm.
awake. I want Kishi to like show us the real world that Naruto is still not awake, and maybe just maybe Obito is done doing the thing he has to do, and probably Obito be left confused why he's not waking up. Like, yeah, I don't know. You could pull a fast one, making Sakura doesn't understand what the hell is going on. Like,
What's going on?
probably go back to 662 when he first see Naruto in a dead state,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
like starting panicking. But then again, if Naruto doesn't have a heartbeat in a normal rate, then yeah.
I'm still
But
dead.
maybe, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, just pretty much wonder why he's not waking up. Like snap out of it, slap, 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 CPR again.
Oh boy.
Slap, you silly. Oh man. Oh, why does my body hurt?
I picture this. I picture like just Sakura like crying on him, right? And like you see like water dripping down on him, and he's like, man, what am I clothes so wet? And then he like, oh.
Well, it's just
That'd be
about to get
some
more
pretty.
wet.
That'd be some pretty big ass tears to make if she made his clothes wet, where he can
or
feel
or
it.
it's his. Oh man.
I'm still wondering if her hand is still in his heart, on his heart, still grabbing
Like,
her heart.
You were gonna
Is it?
say his name.
Probably.
oh boy.
If this series was like School Days, I could tell you right now, if Naruto just come out whispering Hinata while still trying to wake up, that heart will be crushed.
That heart would be crushed. Oh damn.
Yep,
Go
School Days
hell.
over again.
Here's
It's School
another.
Days.
You see Naruto
Heart
waking up and like talking with Yinchrome, and
heartburn.
then all you see is just Sakura's hand, and it's like, whose random hand is this?
If only you
What?
could see body parts in Yun Kuruma world. Whose
Why does
hand
my
is this?
chest feel heavy?
Literally.
Oh,
Unless they
okay.
unless they could do some, I don't know, some G Gundam style. Hey, why am I subconsciously
Hey,
thinking
this
of
is pretty
rain?
kinky, man.
But I mean, like in that series, like I think the mech itself, I forgot how it works. I think the mech itself look at the
Mhm.
subconscious of a person, and the love interest was like the main thought. So what if Naruto just do that? Like, whoa, I see the main thought of Sakura. What's going on? Because
What?
it's I don't know, because it seems like again, it's no coincidence. You got the redemption people,
Yeah.
Kabuto and Obito, and then you got the love interest waiting to see them to wake up. And
Hmm?
it just seems very
Fitting.
coinc. Huh?
Very
Am
fitting.
am I
It's just
interrupting something?
it's just I don't know. I guess it's setting up for something
Yeah.
big that we're not gonna be so prepared. And I do mean we're not gonna be prepared. I mean, I wasn't prepared for 631. Even I was joking around it,
I
but
know.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't even prepared for 662 and 663,
Six
because
six
my
three.
663 and 662, because my initial thought, my old initial thought was that Gaara's gonna bring Naruto, even though I thought he was gonna bring straight to Minato. Not,
Hmm.
but anyway, Gaara's gonna bring Naruto to Medic, uh, mainly Sakura, and then just do the
Oh,
healing right.
it
Just
was.
do, and then just do, and then
Well,
just do. Hmm?
I said it was initially Tsunade, but whatever. We don't
Well,
care.
no. The point is, he was gonna bring the medic to them, and that would be it. But
Yeah.
I didn't think Garo would be asking a medic and only to have one medic come with them and then leave rather than stay in that battlefield. Even though it's a bad spot, but it needs to be done. That's what I used to think. But this one is even better because you won't expect anyone else crowding the area. Like three is the crowd, or four is the crowd in this case.
Well, Obito in this case is crowding the.
Yeah, like I just picture like so many people. Well, not so many people. Just Naruto, Sakura, Gaara,
Everyone's just
and
watching.
yeah, Tsunade, Shizune, Hinata, and then that's gonna make everybody like, oh my god, we're gonna have some ultimate pairing fan war. So,
God.
but that's not the case. Now the case is like, please don't do anything smart. Please don't do anything smart. Be a crappy writer and just don't have Naruto say, hey Sakura, thank you everything, hug, kiss forehead, blah blah blah. Please be stupid. Please be stupid. So that's the only thing we got. And lately we got the please Neji come back and make him realize who he's supposed to love. Now that's the latest thing.
And
So that's their final
icing on the
final
cake.
hope. Yeah, just a final hope. If that doesn't work, just call it just it becomes a nail for the coffin. The final
Yes.
nail to be
Yep.
exact.
Nail the coffin. Final nail. Oh yeah. I think I just zoned everything out right now.
Yeah.
Overall, though,
What's
initially I was gonna give it an 8.7 out of 10, but just for that ending, I was like, no. I was like, no, 9. I'll give it a 9.7. I'll be
that
nice.
ending?
Naruto.
That ending. It just goes to Sasuke next. Oh
You
hey,
know,
I'm
hey.
if that's the case.
you know, with all due respect to the person, to the one user that asks why Naruto was drawn at the last page. I have, like again, all respect because I do have respect for a lot of people,
Mhm.
but was gonna tend to make a joke saying like, oh, I don't know, maybe because the series called Naruto, don't you think he should be in there?
I know, right?
No, the series is Sasuke, is from what I'm told.
Yes, Sasuke got so many focus in the last volume, now did he? I mean,
Yep.
so much focus in Naruto, because Naruto wasn't that complex.
See, their
Sasuke
names
was.
switched. That's what happened.
They lampshaded
I mean,
this.
there was a
the
whole
anime.
volume of Sasuke even without Naruto, and we're talking about like what the fight with Kabuto.
Oh
See,
yeah, I know.
this
No,
whole time Sasuke was Naruto and Naruto was Sasuke.
I'm just saying, it's gonna have more Naruto than Sasuke, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Mm.
The last volume, like I said, they had more focus on Naruto than Sasuke. Sasuke
Yeah.
is, like I said, it was an easy situation. You just need somebody to help him and heal him, and Kabuto was the right person or anyone else. But yeah, Naruto on the other hand was just complex as hell. Because you need to stabilize him by being medic. Then you need to find Minato. Then you have to transfer it. But unfortunately, you have Black Zetsu just trolling. Then you have Madara who's just broken, and then the
Then you
rest
have
is
Obito
history.
who's just like, no, not gonna
Yeah,
work.
yeah. And Obito was supposed to be bad guy-ish, but then he changed. He has a change of heart. So who knows? So yeah, it's very complex. Exactly. But I will say this. I am still wondering why did we have to have Team Taka to go all the way to Sasuke if the situation was handled itself, technically speaking. But
Because I guess Kabuto is part of Team Taka, I guess.
that's true. But
guess.
Because
what does
Kabuto
it?
needs to meet up with Orochimaru once again, and we
That's
need to
true
have a
too.
contrived coincidence.
Oh
That's
hey,
true.
I
But
didn't steal half all your power when I was doing that.
that's true. Though maybe there'd be more to it. We just have to wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
Same thing with this whole situation. Why Sakura? Kind of why just not bring Tsunade? I mean, Tsunade just have a relevance as sort of has
Because I
some.
have no chakra.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, granted, it makes Sakura look like a better controller than Tsunade, but I'm just saying, why
I was
Sakura?
only mass healing everyone.
And Sakura was doing mass healing before she came back.
Oh man, guys.
I mean, she used the slug 2 times, and she unreleased the seal for a little bit of time, and she still had chakra.
Yep. It only proves how much more compatible she is with Naruto.
That is true too.
You could probably do all those same things
I
5 times.
I still can't help but think that it was hilarious that people were saying, "Oh, Corinne needs to go to Naruto because he needs chakra, and Sakura needs to go to Sasuke because he's wounded."
Because he's wounded.
Wounded?
That's
He
a
needs
weird excuse.
actual medical attention. Let's just forget that Corinne can bite people and they automatically heal. Nope.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
still
a
laughing
passion.
that Naruto and Karin don't know that they're cousins. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that was one of the thing. I think that was one of the thing people wanted them to meet, just for that. Like, holy crap, you Uzumaki as well. Does that
They
mean we're
didn't.
family?
It's funny they haven't met yet. Still.
No, they did meet, but they
Well,
didn't.
they
They
didn't know they
did
were
meet, but
They didn't
Well, Naruto.
meet, but they've been in the same
seen.
same oh God,
Naruto
what's the
was
word?
poisoned,
What's the word I'm
therefore he
looking?
was out of his mind. It
well,
doesn't count.
well, nobody knows who they are. That's like saying like, oh, look, I meet my brother, but that's not my brother. It's like it's like if we the readers know they're brothers and sister, but then the character within the story, these two characters don't know that. So
Well,
Mhm.
if Corinne and Naruto really are related, then it's basically just Neji
what?
and Hinata all over again.
Well, they are related, just don't know how far distance we're going. That's the 84th cousin, what? or actually
Second
just one,
cousin.
or
Oh
it could
hey,
actually
I
just,
survived this whole time, but you
or
didn't
it
know
could,
that.
or it could just be the first cousin. Who knows? Because nobody, nobody could say, oh, Kushina had a sister. Just
Yeah,
yeah,
or brother. Either one.
brother or sister. Yeah, either one. Something could
I've got
happen.
the red hair, therefore.
And that's why that sort of pairing is more commonly supported in Japan rather than over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you also have Nagato, who could also be somehow related, being an Uchiha and all that.
Wait, you mean Uzumaki?
You mean Uzumaki?
Or yeah, Uzumaki. I have no idea what I was. Okay, I was thinking red, and then I was thinking, yeah,
Eye.
okay.
Yeah.
Eyes.
I'm thinking of an eye and a red hair.
Eye and red. What's eyes and has red? Oh right, the Sharingan.
All right. All right. Sasuke's new baby.
Sasuke's new baby. Yeah, that reminds me of the OVA, that OVA or whatever. That baby sound at the end of it, which made no sense.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Sasuke and Sakura's child, guys.
Yeah, she pulled a vampire knight on us. Good job.
Vampire Knight.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
think I spoiled a
Twilight.
lot of people. Sorry.
Who cares? It's not like they're going to listen to this podcast anyway.
Put it that way.
Spoiler.
Put it that way. Put it this way. That's one of the only series, probably the only series I ever read that literally says y'all both win in pairing wars. I never thought I would see that day.
Recommend it.
Will I recommend it? I don't know.
No, I
I-
mean recommend people that have read that in the section of YouTube recommendation. They'll look this up and they'll be like, "Oh shit!"
I'm just saying, if you're in a pairing war, guess what? Nobody lose. That's all I
Harem.
can tell you.
That's all. That's how you win. That's how you all win. Harem.
Well, you'll see. Well, I can't even say more than that. Yeah, nobody loses. Seriously,
yeah.
nobody loses.
To love Rue, harem. That's it. That's all you need.
Uh,
There is no winning or losing. There is only
There is no try.
there is only harem.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Uh,
so regarding with the chapter ending, do you want to go Naruto full fledged focus, or you want to finish off with Guy?
I think it'll be
Yeah.
half and half.
Yeah, it'll more than likely end up being half and half.
I see it. I see it more finishing off Guy than go and then probably last 3 pages with Naruto. Like,
We do
let's
it the
go.
awkward way. Naruto gets the focus first, and then we end with Guy.
It could go that route too.
I don't want.
The-
Well, yeah,
Focus.
that's true.
yeah.
I am a little afraid it could go to the route of full-fledged Naruto focus. In the Guy situation, off panel, he's dead.
Oh, he died.
Oh,
He
and
died.
Yeah, that's not something we want to happen there. Otherwise,
That's
the
what I'm saying.
forums will explode.
Well, not our forum. Our
No, I
forum will be
mean,
like,
they
me
were all
Naruto, me Sakura, me Sakura, me Sakura, me Sakura, me Sakura, me Sakura. That's our forums. That's our forums. The
yeah,
rest
I
of
mean,
the other
there were-
forums,
It's not Sakura. It's not Sakura. It's not Sakura.
though,
but
I mean, he does relatively like to spend the first 4 chapters in a volume on the beginning, so I'm gonna say we're still stuck on Guy for at least the next 2, to say the least.
But
Maybe.
everyone
They-
hates Guy based on last chapter.
unless,
We don't
unless
like. We don't
they
like
could do it.
flashback.
what they could do is, yeah, finish off a Guy. Maybe the next 2 chapter. I can see the next chapter. I'm not sure if he still got more in him, but I can see the next chapter, like at the very end, the gates finally finish, and I guess you could say the 4th chapter is the time to say goodbye
Yeah,
has arrived. And then we can fully flesh on Naruto and his new team meeting someone. I'm not sure who, but something big.
I'm gonna
That,
still
that
call
could,
Jiraiya. It's the only other person
yeah,
I
I
can
would love that. Some would say Jiraiya, some would say every dead person in the universe that
Every
he
dead
Every
person in the universe.
some say the 6 of 6 Sage of
Six of
6
Six.
path.
The
Sorry, Sage of 6 path.
0.01% sane edgy.
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean,
He knows
Like I said.
irrelevance.
like I said, if Neji were to appear, it would be about the friends connected. Don't let them
Friend
die.
zone.
Yeah,
You've
like-
been friend zoned.
like everybody needs to be everybody are connected and you can't let them down. That's it. Why it has to be like, by the way, Naruto, you're doing the wrong thing. She's crying on your arms, but that's not Hinata. That's the wrong person. So
Sorry, I want
No.
you to end up with my cousin.
yes.
You dork, I want you to end up with my cousin.
Yes. Technically I was gonna do that, but that was the SD exclusive. So you do that part for me now.
Neji died a virgin.
Yeah, that's sad.
That sucks. That's a funny thing that always comes to that does come to some people's mind. Like when they die young or they die in the series, the first like a lot there's always like one thread. Wow, he died as a virgin. That gotta suck. Like I'm pretty sure Jiraiya one is the worst. It's the saddest case at this point. No offense to it. Unless he did have fun more than just rated T for teen. Let's say rated M.
He probably did all his.
Probably did.
He should. Might as well.
He just didn't
Yeah.
get to do it with the woman he loves.
Off-screen panel.
Off screen.
Yeah.
Hey, it sucks, but you didn't know about it. I drugged you.
You drugged me?
What?
You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to finish this part off because it is kind of awkward in a way. But
Or
I have to
Awkward?
admit,
No, it's not awkward. It's always fun to talk about when someone dies a virgin.
it's not about that, but it's something else. But it relates to that, but it's rather something I don't know. It's funny when it finally occurs to me. Like say like you see the epilogue, you see their kids, you're thinking like, oh that's nice, they had a good happy ending, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And then for some reason, it's probably just me only. For some reason, I'm like, oh that's a good ending. I can't believe the guy went all the way. like,
can't
think
believe-
about it. Like, okay, Naruto, he's a mature guy. It's understandable. Now, if you get like, I don't know, say you get Natsu from Fairy Tail do it at the end, you'd be like, wow, Natsu actually went all the way. Who would have thought he'd talk about more than friendship? Wow, Luffy went all the way. I did not think he could do it. I thought he was all about Pirate King, but there you have him. like,
How
like
did
it's
Goku happen?
like it's just funny when you see the those characters that's always in that kind of role, only to actually have a baby, and then unless you believe storks deliver babies, you
The
do
stork.
you do realize they have to do one way, and they have to do that one way to get a baby, right?
How does Dragon Ball Z make sense?
No.
You know, I still don't know how Goku even learned it. I keep wondering, because every time I hear that word, I always assume it's a food, Chi-Chi. So what is it?
Chi-Chi was probably on top.
Oh,
I
boy.
think she was. I think she was. I think she was given training, like no, like Goku gives training. It's time for her to do the training.
This is some form of super training.
Or
When
she
am I ever
fucked
gonna
Goku.
use this? Right now, you dumbass.
Imagine if she like drugged Goku or something.
Oh
That
god.
would be hilarious. And the fact that he did it twice, twice,
Three times, actually. No, never mind. You're right. Only
two
twice.
times, twice.
I was thinking, yeah, but when did he have time during the cell games? Oh, jeez.
In those 7 days.
Yeah, I was about to say that in the 7 days of waiting. There you go.
Mhm.
One day
Super
he did
Saiyan.
it.
How did he not kill her?
Sorry. Sorry. Oh
Good
god.
question.
That is a $1 million question there, sir.
Super Saiyan. I guess you're not all that powerful.
Maybe he
Imagine
maintained it
you
so
know,
powerful.
Toriyama
Maybe,
releases, I will explain how Goku. No, just no, no.
No, please
No.
don't.
actually, I think I know how. You know how
No.
Goku. You know how Goku needs to learn how to maintain Super Saiyan like in the normal nature balance. The final lesson is that, because when you enter that, is full of excitement, as people would like to say. So yeah, now I said Naruto. So yeah, why I said Gara? Goku needs to maintain. So when he
Gara?
went through it, so he went through it. Yeah, he mastered it. He's like, yes, now I master every different section of human nature as Super Saiyan.
Even though I'm not
I'm,
human.
I'm ready.
Oh boy.
But anyway, yeah, like I said, awkward talk. He
I
actually
don't
went
even
all the
want to
way.
know.
Like, wow, that character actually went all the way. I think Luffy would make me the most shocking surprise, because I'm so not used to Luffy being like in a different kind of character role.
He's also
He's
made of
always like
rubber.
that.
Yeah,
Cause
he's
Could be
he's
just
all,
like
cause he has that characteristic of goofy but serious at one time. It's not like mature serious at like 24/7 case scenarios.
they're only mature serious when they're in battle.
yeah.
Or when it comes to like a character that's like
A
someone.
dick.
Or when it's something over trivial things like, oh, I don't know, who gets the last piece of food.
How dare you! Ah!
Yugi never went anywhere, right?
Yugi?
Well, we
No.
don't. Well, we don't know. Well, we don't know. It jumps from Yu-Gi-Oh then to Yu-Gi-Oh GX. He's all grown up.
And then we get to 5Ds and it's like 100 years in the future or something.
And we don't know if Jade.
is in the
And
future?
we don't.
No one.
And we don't even know if.
No, it was in the past. 5Gs was in the past, apparently. No, it was in the future, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
100 years.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you-
from Yu-Gi-Oh 5, from GX to 5Ds, we don't even know if Jaden got all the way. And now
Jaden
from
did not.
Jaden did
Actually, I think everybody has been friend zone. Well, not friend zone, not really. It's
The
more
weird-
like nobody went all the way, which really sucks, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, maybe just no. I'm not gonna even hope for that. I don't want to.
Somehow in 5Ds, the same bully that was bullying Yugi is somehow now the security guard.
You
I know,
know,
right?
that is so
It's like-
strange.
Did he find the secret fountain of youth?
It's like
No,
which
time machine as the only
Time
one.
machine.
Yeah.
And-
He went
and-
to the future.
And like
went
which
to
one? And like which one I should believe? Like the manga where he thinks he has money forever, the one that he went to
Ah, crap.
some paranormal world. What? Which one am I supposed to believe?
Yeah, who knows?
The world will never know.
It's like a Tootsie Roll.
Like the Tootsie Roll. How
So,
many
so, I got a question here. For Life, do you have any questions on hand?
Probably another lost, crushed dream, hope, whatever you want to say.
So
That's a
you got like,
Wait, that was a question? Oh, sorry.
well, you
That's a
no,
question.
no. I've in the tradition of answering questions on this podcast, I've received a question. For Life, I know you get questions sent to you. You have any?
I
Wait,
never.
you was hoping me to get because I don't have any.
We were
You,
hoping for
you
a
don't have
question.
any questions then? All right, fine.
No, no, wait, no. Actually, I have a question that I made from 2 days ago. I think it was two
You
days
made it
ago.
up. I
Okay.
made up my own question.
Yeah, I did make 2 days ago. Okay. Here's a question for since all of us here. Um, here's the thing. Do you ever like let the environment outside from NaruSaku forums change your mind so easily? Because I know there are people that do that. Like, for example, like if you read 631, you'll be like all happy, you're very full of confidence, blah blah blah. You go out to NarutoForum.com, come back later. Naruhito has a chance. Hinata heard the whole conversation. Hinata is still right there. Hinata could wreck Minato. Hinata could do this. Hinata could save Naruto from dying heart. You know what I mean? Side, somebody just throw a freaking clockwork orange in your eyesight, or what? What happened to you?
It just
So
means.
So pretty much what I'm asking, do you let people just cloud your judgment?
Why would you
Or
ask people that do this? Why? No.
I guess I'll answer first here. Sort of, but not really. I mean, I'm willing to listen what other people have to say, but in the end, I'm still going to form my own opinion, and whether you agree with it or not, well, that's your problem. So I'm not gonna be swayed by your confusion foo.
Your confusion foo.
Yeah.
okay,
I bring up a totally unrelated subject that somehow I can relate to this subject. Ho!
Yes.
okay.
Oh, hey guys, this totally happened, but I didn't make fun of him. Well, yeah, other than you clearly ignoring context.
Okay. Manga reader?
Manga reader.
Also, what you want me to call you, manga reader? Cause
I have no idea.
I used to say manga a lot, probably because it's very English to say it, manga.
I have no idea. No, I don't really care. I didn't think you'd ask me next.
Oh, sorry.
No, I had something planned out, and it's like, oh snap, I'm being asked already. No, oh man, gotta
Don't read.
gotta get my lips out now because
Okay, I mean, she got to Lucky Chi.
I
Lucky
can't
Chi.
stop. Alright.
Outside of the forums, like whenever I hear like a Naruhina fan talking, like I remember I had this one Naruhina fan and they were talking for like 2 hours straight, and I was like, okay. They was like, this is why Naruhina is this. This is why Naruhina is this. This is why Naruhina is this. I'm like, okay. Well, they got in like, so what do you think about it? And I'm like, my opinion's still the same. He's like, what? Talked for 2 straight. I'm like, so.
Well, that was simple.
Okay, back to you, or else I have to say my own.
Okay. No, I got it. I don't know. What the heck are you being? Why the heck are you on our forum then? At this point, if I question why the hell if your opinion changes that fast, then why are you even on the NaruSaku fandom to begin with?
I know, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What the heck, man? If you, if you have no right to your own opinion, then what are you even doing online? Oh yeah, I gotta just follow what everyone else does, cause I can't be different or anything. No, no,
Yeah.
nope. This is basic, but I don't know. I don't actually belong to Naruto forum, but there's some other forums that I belong to that are pretty much heavily not Narusaku.
Is it
Related.
Naruto base?
No, not even Naruto based
Oh,
forums.
okay.
It's just other forums that talk about manga at times.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
Uh,
officially.
that. I
Yeah,
guess you could call DeviantArt. DeviantArt somewhat forumish like, but not really.
one manga. No, just kidding.
yeah,
Oh,
officially, I think I'm part of two forums, but they're both Heaven and Earth. One's on Naruto FC, and the other's just the main Heaven and Earth. I guess I could call it. I don't know.
well, you could just call it like a fan forum.
Yeah,
Well,
that too.
Yeah.
a parent fan forum.
Yeah, that
Fair.
too.
Yeah, that works. My answer. No. I never let them judge my clothes. Yeah. I never changed my mind. Well, maybe it could get better. Like, oh, I never realized Narusaku was really this developed. I actually like it more than ever.
Hmm.
I never go. I don't really go downward unless the future moments say so. Like, oh, okay, now this event right here really destroyed this pairing. I'm sorry, this destroyed it. Like, kind of like that. But that's
Ah,
in the future. That being said, the past stuff and what's happening today, no, it doesn't gonna change my mind because everybody would like to make a lot of what ifs, a lot of none of this would have happened, a lot of whatevers. It doesn't matter. What's done is done, and you gotta just go with it. You can't just go backtracking and then try to manipulate it and then make it look like this is one more shot. I was like, how many one more chance we're gonna give you? How many one more chance you're gonna ask for? Again, this one more chance today is Neji being there, tell him don't go the other way, go this way.
Oh
well,
Like
god.
really? Like really? We have to use Neji as a matchmaker? I don't like that. I'm a Neji fan, and this is what you want him to do, just to be a matchmaker instead of like telling him to remember that his friends is connected still. That's better. That's much. That's more reasonable to be there if it even happens. But no, we had to play the matchmaking. We had to make Naruto say, go for Hinata. Once you wake up, once you go back in the portal, go find Hinata, save him from Zetsu, and then bam, there you go. She's rescued, and then he probably say, "I'm sorry for neglecting you for like over the 600 chapters, but today I'm gonna make everything different and right." No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just not.
Then you just go like abandon ship.
Abandoned
yep.
ship.
And
You
let's
mean
not
like we were supposed to do like on 5 separate occasions or something like that?
615 was the only time I literally witnessed the entire fandom saying abandon ship, abandon ship, abandon ship. I was literally firsthand seeing this. I
Thank
don't know
God
what
I
happened.
missed that week.
Yeah, it was the worst. No, the week. Try 3 weeks. We gotta wait.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I know. I was there the week after that or the week
Chapter-
after that chapter came out
Yeah.
because I skipped the last 2 chapters for some reason. I can't remember why I skipped them, but I did, and was like, never did go back to read the other one, but I did read. I never went back to read Neji's death, but I did read the 615. It was like, oh, really? Everyone's getting upset over this?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the funny thing. The funny thing is, it was the spoiler that actually got me upset much more than the actual chapter.
Hmm.
It
You know
was a
those
spoiler,
spoilers are only like half right a lot of
and I still respect them. It is still here today, and some is still only in Tumblr forever now, but it doesn't matter.
some are forever Tumblr fans.
Yep.
Oh god.
Like, well, they're okay now. They're much better. But I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of people been clouded judgment. I know few people in here still today were saying like, the fact that the next chapter was gonna have a color page, a color front cover, and that was it, and a color spread. So it's like three things you got to worry about.
Mhm.
In other words, this begs for Naruhina being a front page. It's like, oh shit, we are getting attacked hard.
Yes, yes,
Oh
we are.
god,
We're
they
g-
brought out the heavy artillery,
they're
holding hands.
they're yeah, and the timing could not be any worse. I mean, think about it. 3 weeks. That was the final chapter, technically speaking. Then that was the final chapter of the year, and this is what we get. And so-called the birthday gift, which is ironically it happened on her birthday.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was reading that you said that it was like, oh, it was only planned. It wasn't really planned. It just worked out like that conveniently or
Yeah,
something.
it really did work out conveniently. It
Yep.
really did.
It was
But
just a convenience. Oh,
yes.
hey.
Hmm.
Oh
But
yeah, you get there. Your birthday present was me talking to you without you spazzing out. There you go.
so yeah, that was the case. That it was the worst day of it was the worst I ever witnessed.
If
I
covers are now confirmed canon things, then there's a lot of canon in in the book by now.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then we
but
got some retaliation with 631. Men the torpedoes.
yeah.
Man,
And torpedoes.
Actually, 616. Well, 616 was like a shield that just finally came and worked for us, because he was like, "Hurry up, respawn shield. That torpedo is pretty huge. If we take it full force, we're dead." But then the shield happened.
Six
but then
631. Yeah, a whole 16 chapters later.
631 is like going against AC 130 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with a nuke. It's like, oh, you got 13 kill streak. That's nice. Guess what? I had 25 kill streak. Game
I had a
over.
nuke. I had the nuke. We were just waiting. No, that chapter, man, that one sparks more controversy than 615 does.
Yeah, it really did actually.
Oh, yeah.
Cause the problem is 616 was a follower for 615, and
Yeah.
it it devalued pretty big. Cause you have Shikamaru was like, hey, give me five. All right, we're holding hands. Now we're lovers, right? No, not really.
But then you have Naruto saying, "Oh my gosh, she's my girlfriend." If we're splitting hairs, yes.
Yeah, and
Well, you
then
also
not.
had 630. Also, like you also had like the big soccer speech in that chapter, and then following chapters like, well,
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Oh crap.
like, like it's too much it's too much to handle in
yeah,
631. You got the or your girlfriend comment. You
I
got
just have
the
to.
parallel confirm. You got the parallel confirmation. You got
Yeah,
Minato being the one to ask that question of all people, no less.
I love the excuses behind this. Oh, Minato was only comparing their personalities. Oh, Naruto wasn't blushing. Henceforth, he was joking when he was saying it. Oh, Sakura didn't reply, but she hit him in the head instead. Therefore, she doesn't like him.
No, the best.
Embarrassed.
hon- well, to me, the best excuse is, when he said girlfriend, it's girl as a friend, right? Friend as a girl, or something like that. I'm
Basically, the
like,
whole joke thing. Yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
I'm
I got
like, really? You
Yeah.
mean, you need to ask somebody, you need to ask that your son if that person is your friend who happens to be a girl. You really gotta ask that. Why you not just say, "Are you a friend of his?" That's it.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think it's so much
Exactly.
that he was asking. I think
If you,
people think that Naruto misinterpreted him, thinking that, oh, is this girl your friend?
it's the big.
That's the big excuse, is that
It,
they think Naruto misinterpreted.
it makes it worse when you look at the raw version. It's really just girlfriend, lovers, love interest. There's no other way around it. There's just
Yep.
no other way around it.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Mhm.
I think until we get a panel of them like actually being a couple, then no one's gonna be satisfied. The only thing I can think of.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Nope, 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 nope.
So yeah, you should be glad you signed up in like, I don't know, later last year.
Yeah.
Later last year.
If you sign up, actually if you ask me, I signed up in the wrong time in a way, because I signed up when I was hyped with the Road to Ninja movie. So I had to bear with a lot of people keep complaining about why the hell Sakura is so they lovey-dovey with sorry with Sasuke while Naruto and Hinata are hooking up. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like guys, it's a promotion. Chill
Yeah.
out. Wait, it's a real movie.
I
Can
was
we
like,
wait?
I was like, it's all
Can't
about
even
the
get
money.
their
It's always only about money.
Well, Naruto in those promotions is not happy with the Hinata.
Yeah.
He's like
I'm scared
lean
shitless go.
back. Yeah.
Oh
He has the
God!
he has the expression move back. Like
Please, could you
yeah.
not touch me?
uh but yeah, I came in a bad time. I had to help everybody. I had to report every 2chan reports, which make everybody smile. I'm the one that announced the whole bridal hold actually did happen, and everybody was like giving me rep plus all the way to 100. So I was like, yeah, I'm famous.
Rep plus to 100. When the hell did what? Where the hell was this?
No, I mean like no, I mean you know how like you could like that post and it would be like one
Oh
and then it'd
yeah.
be like two. Me, I got like 20 in one post or something
Oh
like that.
God.
I was like, wow.
Get likes.
I got
Go with
so much
this.
likes. It would just say two username and then it says like 12 others or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? What I said?
Like, what is
Oh.
this?
What the hell's going on here, man?
Yeah, cause in Naruto forums there was this friend. Well, not a real friend, but there was a good a cool fan.
A
You
cool
know,
fan.
yeah, cause she was I think it was a she. She wasn't biased. She wasn't biased about like oh yeah Naruhito got a lot of attention and stuff like that, and Narusaku cause suck blah blah blah
Yep.
blah cause suck it. So she was a neutral fan, and yeah, I asked the question. The funny thing is, I asked about like, is it true about this whole? Is it true that there's a lot of Narusaku in this whole movie? And the first time, it kind of made me feel a little bit like, oh well, it's gonna be a good movie. But when
Yeah.
when he was like, well, all I remember there was just one part, and that's when they were like, "Oh, you don't belong here." But that's all I can recall. Then somebody corrected for me. He's like, I'm sorry, but I think he asked for Narasaku, not Narasasu." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's true." And then he's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Yes, the whole movie is full of them. I
Oh
was like,
yes.
"Oh, hallelujah!" So I had to report that to everybody.
I had to report that, man. I think. Well, back to your question. I think the only time I've ever lenient towards wishy-washy people is if they actually, which is weird because I don't actually know how it happens, but I guess there are people that multi-ship in mangas. Because I have a friend that says she is a multi-shipper. I can't tell half the time. Because she's on the defensive with Narusaku
Yeah.
in the sense that I don't know if she wants to get in like 100% with it, but at the same time she likes it too. I don't know how that works because she was initially more of a Naruhina fan. It was like, okay, well, weird, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I think the thing that I talked to her about was the whole which ship is more popular in Japan, and I don't know. I gave her like the ones that they do in Japan, and then she said and then she gave me the ones where it's just their names
Uh-huh.
in the subscript, like the way we do it, Naruto and Narusaku instead of Naruto and Sakura, or whatever the hell they do it in Japan. I have no idea. But anyway, I don't even know why internet views even matter, because that shouldn't really determine which ship is more popular.
That's true. You know,
Yeah.
this leads to good one question. Do you think if you didn't bother forums or anything internet related that relates to Naruto, you think it'll be much easier to enjoy the manga itself? Because I feel like if you if you like read along with a lot of people, it feels like you get clouded to the judgment too much to the point that you're like, oh, this character is not really that bad. It's the fandom that made this character look too good that it's actually come out bad.
Oh yeah.
To come out bad.
No,
No, Scott will tell you that no matter what the fans do, Sasuke was a bad character to begin with.
yeah, that's that. I expected that. No offense to him.
That's Scott. That's the Scott answer. Sasuke
But-
was bad before. I don't care
but-
what you say. It was not the fans that did it.
Well, for life to answer you, I'm gonna answer your question. I suppose without the influence of the internet, we probably wouldn't even be here. You'd probably just know a couple NaruSaku fans in the real world. Although it'd probably be weird asking that, hey, you a NaruSaku fan? Yeah. Well, so am I. That's cool, man. You my friend now.
If anything,
friends,
I would.
But on the internet, you can get hundreds upon hundreds of opinions, and it's where you can really have that lunchroom debate.
If anything, I will probably go to that bookstore in New York, the Japan bookstore,
Mhm.
and have like a big screen tablet.
please,
and
we
go
all
to
know
go
lunchroom
to-
debates are more civil than
Go
the debates we have.
Yeah.
just go to narusaku.com and then just like type in a lot of Narusaku on a dining desk, and then maybe, just maybe, I would attract one like, oh, you're a Narusaku fan. How you doing? Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Or I'll probably get like, "Psst, get that crap out of the way. Okay, anti Narusaku. Have a nice day.
Your question is, if we were Kishimoto of the world,
I don't know. I don't like to try to ask. I like to get lured. Lured.
Lured.
So I said Lord.
Lured.
Lured.
Lord, we got
Lord. I would like to lure them, if without being intentional. It just happens. Like, it's like, oh, new Naruto volume. Oh, look at this. This looks interesting. I think I should buy this. And then somebody just passed by and probably just want to chat. Fine. That's it.
You want to chat? Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, the new Naruto manga cover. Hey, you read Naruto? It's so cool. It's okay.
Oh, you read Naruto? No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't.
Don't.
Well, a lot of manga fans aren't really particularly pleased with the Naruto manga that I know of, anyway.
I think what drives their reasoning towards them sort of hating the Naruto manga is because the rumor circulating around the internet that Naruto was the reason Toonami was canceled in the first place.
Wait, what?
Huh?
You didn't hear
That's
that
weird.
rumor?
I've heard
That's
that.
This is the
weird.
first rumor I ever heard. Say that one more time.
Okay, before this was a long time ago, but a rumor circulated around the internet that the reason Toonami was canceled in the first place was because of
Toonami?
Toonami.
Because
It was canceled because there was too much Naruto in it.
that's
There
weird.
was only one
Yeah.
Naruto episode per,
Yeah,
per night.
That's
And you-
weird.
yeah, and
No, it wasn't the fact that we were playing Prince of Tennis or anything.
They play
But-
Ice Shield.
Which I actually did like that show, though, but whatever.
But anyway,
it's a guilty pleasure. I think, at least to me, it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know. It's sausage
guilty
fest.
pleasure.
It's sausage fest. I'm sorry. I'm
Guys
sorry.
Alright,
facing each other with tennis
Alright,
rackets.
moving on here. I got a question here sent to me, once again by Legs to Z, who MangaReader was the one I commented on. Weird name, but then I've seen weirder on the internet. Anyway, I'm assuming that this is, this username leaves an ambiguous gender. It could be a he, it could be a she, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say it's a he. So, he sent me a question here, asking, so, thanks for answering my question last week. Now, here I only have one question. What kind of I'm starting to get into fan fiction. So, do you recommend any? What are your recommendations for any NaruSaku fanfics? I don't know. I suppose only I can answer this because I think he's directly asking me. But if you guys want to put in any input, then go ahead. But
If I remembered a lot of the names of the fanfiction I read, I might have been a bit more helpful here. But I don't remember too many
so-
names of the.
That's such a strange rumor. I never heard that, but that seems so dumb to hate Naruto.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but I mean, if you look on I don't know, the latest Shonen Jump Victory V or J or whatever the hell, I don't know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, what
game
about
on the PS3 that probably will never come over to America.
if Jump Ultimate Star didn't come here, neither would that game. But go on.
But if you read the comments on there, a lot of people don't particularly like the Naruto characters.
As in the playable ones, or just because?
No, they just don't like the manga itself.
Well, it's just if you ask me, in a different way, cause I understand the game way, I just don't understand this way. Well, I do in a way, but if you ask me, Naruto's this Call of Duty, is the Call of Duty of the manga, even though there's only one Naruto. But what I'm saying is cool to hate Naruto. It's ridiculous, to be honest. To be honest, it's actually ridiculous to hate Call of Duty. Sure, it's annoying that it comes out every damn year. Sure, that's annoying. But can you like just straight off flat out say it sucks? Maybe if you didn't like the first game, you probably would never like the next. But if you like the first game, you do like the next game until you find it to the driving point that says, this game sucks. Like it does sucks because it actually does sucks rather than it sucks because I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm just saying like does it fall down to it's cool to hate this thing now? Because that's what
Is it
that's
cool?
yeah.
I had a friend tell me why. I don't remember. Something about not enough action, but I can't remember. I haven't asked it. I don't know.
Not enough action.
No
Yes, we
action.
need explosion. We need special beam cannons and all the unexplained power-ups. Yes, we need all that stuff.
We
See,
need our main character to be everything.
Yes, we need to be every arc. He needs to be everything about it. He needs to be Uchiha. He needs to be the guy who could take 4 hearts. He has to be the guy who happens to do the pain system. He has to be the guy that happens that I don't know.
Who's immortal? To sacrifice lives for immortality.
I don't know.
Anyway,
But
I was-
wait. Huh? Oh, yeah. You were saying something? Sorry.
yeah, I received a question here from a person that I answered a question for last week, Legs to Z, and he wrote he asked me
Right.
the fan fiction. What fan fiction do you recommend? A bit of advice here. First of all, fan fiction is generally based on preference. So what I may suggest here is probably not what you want to read, or it could probably be what you want to read, but still, it's based on personal preference, so whatever floats your boat, right? You could be into the gory stuff, you could be into the lighthearted stuff. I don't know. But anyway,
The sleazebag stuff.
yeah. So just to make sure I don't go on to a lengthy answer here, I'm just gonna narrow it down to my top 3 NaruSaku fanfics that I've read, and 2 of these are still being written as of this date. So
That's
first,
good to know.
yeah. First recommended fanfic, Truth Unfolds in Wave by Mr. McLean. It was written in December of 2008, and it was finished in September of 2010. And this is, when this fanfic first came out, this was before Chapter 500. That proves how old it is. So what the basic premise is, about 6 months before Naruto returns to Konoha and starts up Shippuden, he gets sent to the Land of Waves, where he meets up with a team sent by Konoha, which includes Sakura. And overall, I would recommend this fic because at 63 chapters, it's not too long, and it's a pretty good read from beginning to end. It's to you guys, I'm gonna send a link to it if you ever have enough free time on your hands to read
Well,
fan fiction.
the best fan fiction ever written is mine.
You're mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Well, no. I'll be honest with you. I know there's a lot of fanfic, and that's a pretty good one. I just can't name them, and I haven't read any of them as of late, so I really can't recommend. You could
Yeah.
have to listen from the other guys in here to get some recommendation. I mean, I made two, I believe, fanfic, if you want to call it that. I just call it dialogues, but you could call it fanfic if you want to. But two, no, I think I made three. Two, one, it was the Thanksgiving. It was based on based on a true story, which is my story, because it's a pretty embarrassing but funny story, and I could totally see in a Naruto and Sakura positions, especially the very end of the story, because let's just say never always think about it, never never assume it. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Assume.
All right.
Yeah,
My
don't
second.
you could assume, but don't make it as a fact until you
Okay then.
until
All right.
assumption until proven fact.
Okay. My second recommended fanfic for you, Legs to Z, to read is a fanfic called Wilderness. This one is a little bit more recent. It was published in January of 2012, and it was recently updated January 8th of 2014. Basically, this fanfic, it's sort of alternate universe, but it's alternate universe within the Naruto universe, if that makes any sense. It's an after the war fic. Well, technically it's not after the war, but it's after the 5 Kage summit. And in here, the fanfic, B dies, and Naruto becomes the Jinchuriki of all the tailed beasts, and he has to in secrecy, he has to master their powers, and Sakura's by his side. And it's a pretty interesting fanfic, at least I think. Once again, this is based off of personal preference, so, whatever floats your boat. I think it's a pretty interesting fanfic. It's a good read.
That sounds really good.
Yeah,
It really does.
yeah, it is.
So long as it doesn't sound as contrived as it sounds as the summary. Set up like that, but that's my preference with
Yeah.
mangas or fan fiction. It doesn't have to, so long as it doesn't sound like, oh hey, it's contrived or something like that. Like if it was forced or whatever, I don't know.
Oh, I forgot to mention that Wilderness is written by a person named Kanji no Saka. Weird name,
Interesting.
and Saka is spelled Sakka.
I was thinking Sokka is Sokka.
All right.
I was thinking of
Sorry.
Airbender.
And the third recommended fanfic that I recommend is a fanfic called Seven Sins, written by Ramen Renegade. He interesting enough, he has an account on Heaven and Earth on Naruto FC, the Naruto forums. Yeah, he pops up every once in a while. But anyway, this fanfic, it's a truly alternate universe, and I'm gonna read off the description here. In a post-apocalyptic world ruled by a tyrannical empire, 7 prophesized protectors have appeared. hated, feared, and persecuted by the very people they must protect. These chosen seven are the only one capable of bringing justice to an unjust world. But are these children of destiny truly the saviors they are thought to be, or are they harbingers of a cruel and final judgment?
Harbingers.
It sounds like Sonic's SFM. Wait, sorry, that's wrong. That show, Sonic Sadam, Sadam.
Yeah, Sonic Saturday Adventures, Saturday Morning Adventures, whatever.
Yes.
So,
You know.
once again, this is all
Saturday
based
morning.
off of personal preference. I like it because this is one of the few truly alternate universe that is not based in a high school setting.
High
This is,
school.
or the real world, or the modern world for that matter. This is one of the truly alternate universe fics that I enjoy reading, and it sort of helps that it's written by a guy who's posted other really good NaruSaku fics.
Makes me want to write one.
Yeah.
I do have a story, but I can
You
never
have a
have the
story.
motive. I really have a story in my head, like
Uh,
not to, like beginning and ending.
I
uh,
could
But I
make
can
a
never.
dojin, but I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can never. Yeah. I
Well,
mean, I could
I
either.
can't write fan fiction. I can critique it, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean.
I mean, like, I mean, I just have like just a straight up original story, but I could always make it into a Naruto fanfic style. But
uh-huh.
that'd be who knows? Who
I
knows?
could draw a dojin if I had the
That
imagination
that
skills of a
that
writer, but I
Yeah.
don't. So
honestly, I think that's the first thing I want to do first. Learn how to draw, so I could
Yeah.
just draw. Because there's so many good ideas I have in my head, but it's like I have
oh,
no skills. I suck.
Yeah.
If I
oh,
had
that's what that
skills,
sucks.
if I have skills, I probably win the. I probably would have won that contest, that shirt contest. Maybe I would have go up against Lady GT. Ooh, no,
Uh,
just,
I
well,
swear to
those,
I'm just
God, she
kidding.
just sits there studying how to draw that stuff. I swear.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
the only possible way. Because, because I am an artist, but I mean, that is the only possible way without actually literally tracing, is you have to literally sit there and be precise.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the only way.
That, or you could just transfer your body to Lady GT's bodies, and then
I don't know if
that's.
it works like that, but okay.
But I'm just saying that's this. You
We
know
should
that's.
totally say that we commented in this.
Eh,
Fine.
I seriously wish I have that technique right now, because I remember before entering in the world of internet in Naruto in Naruto way, I was legitimately got confused which one was real. I was
Which
like,
one is
when
it?
that I don't remember that episode. Oh, it was a fan art. That's a good
Oh.
fan art.
She's
yeah.
secretly the daughter of Kishimoto.
Yeah, why not?
his mistress.
Yep.
You know, I I read this fanfic. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Plus, I can't even remember the name.
Okay.
And it was only a one shot, which is probably why I wouldn't recommend it, because it wasn't really so much an NaruSaku as it just involved the two of them. But I mean, it would have been good as a story setup if it wasn't a one shot, because it was basically the end of the
World.
no, it was right after the Cage Summit when they returned. It was like all like Naruto was like pissed at Sakura for the whole lying to him thing. About, because let's just say it was a lie in this sense, because in a way that would make for good character development. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Sometimes I like it when characters have like a fallout only to get back together just to realize. But yeah, that's but it was a one shot, so it basically ended with Naruto pissed and leaving her standing there to grieve or whatever, and it was like, ah, man, that's sad. But I was thinking that hell, that would have been if they would have made at least 2 more chapters, then they could have actually made a compelling story with that. Like Naruto
Yeah.
feels like a dick for doing that, and then goes to apologize. Then they both apologize, and then yeah,
Hmm.
Unless there's a plot twist. I
the
went to
plot
Naru.
twist.
I went to
That was
Naru.
the fake Naruto. It was the Naruto from. There was that puppet Naruto from the new Naruto Revolution.
Yeah.
What a twist!
The twist was it was him.
Or you could just rebound and just go with Hinata, and that's it.
It was Hinata as a clone, or no, and transformed
boy.
into Naruto. I hate you, even though I have no idea how.
So anyway, that takes care of my question. I don't think anyone has any other questions sent to them or.
I have one that could have been made up. Well, I made it up on the spot, but that's basically because I've been thinking about it lately.
Sure, it counts. It counts.
Count because well, it's not real. Kind of like
mean,
a
it
lot of
doesn't-
these
I
aren't
mean, it
related
doesn't-
to the chapter.
I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be a question sent to you. I mean, it's a question, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what NaruSaku for Life did.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So-
But yeah, mine doesn't really have to do with the chapter, like most of these apparently don't have to.
Well,
Yeah, so much for
because
chapter.
we just have to wait how it unfolds. And
Yeah.
we kind of already discussed when we said like what you expect the next chapter. Will it be full-fledged Naruto focus? We'll go back to Guy and then finish Naruto or whatever. So we kind of answered a lot of things that needs to be said. So now we're just answering any Q and A that we
Any
have
other
in our
kind of
thoughts.
questions. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, this is the one that I don't know. Probably all of us have. I don't know. Maybe I'm just assuming here. I guess it is. What's it about the Naruto manga? No, this is not. That makes people like hate Sakura, but like normally other protagonists that are basically just like her in every other source of
Like a
media.
different series?
Yeah, like different series. Like Nami's well liked, despite having done nothing in the first part of like One Piece or whatnot, or at least not helping in the most part.
To be honest, I have no idea. And
It's
I
kind of like
can't.
Rukia too. Rukia wasn't really much of a help when Bleach first started till after.
She died.
Yeah, she was dead the whole time.
But
I want to attribute it to like half values dissonance with how Sakura just comedically beats up Naruto and just other half hypocrisy. Because, like, really, you're gonna hate this tsundere character when you've liked plenty of other tsundere characters?
and they are
People-
much worse than one.
Yeah.
They
Much
liked
worse.
Bulma, they liked Nami, they like Rukia. All of them beat the shit out of the main character a lot of
I know,
times.
right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like they are much worse than Sakura, but I don't even think that's the reason either, and
Yeah.
I still don't
The-
understand.
The only thing I could think is that maybe Kish did it a little too much. I don't know.
Too much. There is not that much.
I
Yeah.
know, but I mean, I'm not saying too much, but I mean, it was like what 3 times or something like that. Like a spread.
You know
Like
what's
it
the
didn't
problem?
happen every time, but yeah.
You know what's the problem?
Hmm.
The problem is
The anime. That's it.
No,
Right.
no, it's not the anime. Well, maybe, but the problem is, I think Naruto is the main source of a newcomers, and when you have a newcomers, there's gonna be a bunch of people that's new to the entire universe of anime and manga. So, for example, I need to know how to play first-person shooter. I never heard of this shooter. Well, play Call of Duty. If you understand how you play Call of Duty, maybe you'll be ready for Battlefield. And if you're ready for Battlefield, maybe you're ready for Team Fortress 2 or anything else in the future gaming.
Gotta play Doom first. First
Like,
person
like,
shooter.
like, I'm not trying to say you gotta play this first, but
I know.
Naruto is
But then
said
you get
to be.
those Dragon Ball Z fans that say Naruto can't compete with that, but then they'll still hate on Sakura. Like what the hell?
Yeah, see, in my time in the '90s, late '90s, a lot of people keep saying, a lot of people keep saying, watch DBZ and that you understand how the anime universe works. Now, Now today's word is watch Naruto, and you'll probably understand how the other anime works. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
would hear, like you would get the basically the most the populated viewers will be on Naruto first, and then everything else comes next. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
Naruto got like 10 million views. So what's the next anime people are starting watching? Well, a lot of people started watching One Piece, so that getting like 5 minutes and growing. That's cool.
Well, that one
What's the
actually was earlier. That was around the Dragon Ball.
No, I'm not talking about
Or
Japan. I'm not
I
talking about
know,
Japan. I'm talking
I
about
know.
here.
Well, yeah, because for some reason One Piece took forever to get to America.
Yeah, well, it didn't help with 4 Kids ruining
Oh
it hard.
Well,
God!
no,
Oh,
four kids.
We
For-
brought
No, no,
this
no.
up.
I'm just no. Let me say this right now. Four Kids
Okay.
has an excuse. All right, Toei, the animation company that made One Piece, pushed it into Four Kids' hands because they, the greedy bastards, wanted to get it out in the American market as soon as possible.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Four Kids had already bought Ultimate Muscle,
Oh,
Tokyo Mew
yeah,
Mew, and
that's so.
Shaman King, all of
Stupid
which were
shaman.
all of which were animated by Toei. So Toei
Yeah.
thought, hey, one more show couldn't hurt, right? Right?
Yeah.
Was Tokyo
So
Mew
it's not.
Mew even that good? I can't even. I don't. I don't think I
Toy
ever watched that one.
What? Toy animation?
No, Tokyo whatever.
Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't. I never actually watched that one. I
I
wasn't
don't
sure.
remember. I don't. It's been a while for me.
Well,
Forgot.
I remember Ultimate Muscle. That one was actually pretty funny.
yeah.
That was funny. I like that one.
Yeah.
I enjoy Shaman
But,
King.
but
But
anyway,
yeah,
but anyway, Four Kids didn't. Okay, Four Kids partially ruined One Piece, but it's not entirely their fault. It was
It
Toei's
is
fault.
now. I
Yeah.
know.
it
But-
is
Yeah.
now because they're bankrupt. It was all their fault.
Yeah.
No,
Nah, but yeah, you're right about that. It is funny when after that fails, much like how they treated Godzilla, they do poke fun of 4Kids production, like, oh, Sanji has has a lollipop. Oh no, it's cigarettes. See, it's a cigarette. They actually put that in the joke. I was like, wow. Kind of like I said with Godzilla. If you remember, if anybody knows Godzilla, they like to keep talking about Godzilla, the American version, in some of the movies, and they keep saying like, "Oh yeah, that one was a fake. It was considered a fake." And
Yeah.
then one time
Yeah.
they brought the monster. Guess what? He got squashed more faster than you can say Hinata versus Pain.
Yeah, it was one tail whip. It was one tail whip and a
Beam.
atomic breath to the
It's-
atomic breath to the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the only thing you hear from the bad guy, never bring a loser or something like that. Never bring a phony.
Bring a phony into the battle.
Yeah, so
But you
pretty
know what?
much, yeah.
But you know
But
what I
yeah.
will say is, Disney ruined Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
I knew
More
the
talking of this.
I didn't even see it, but a lot of people keep telling me it's such a hilarious censorship.
Then you gotta go and watch it just for the hell of it.
I knew
Go
the
find it.
I heard Disney. I'm not sure it's a rumor or it's confirmed, but I heard that Disney. The reason why they brought Naruto is probably because they thought it was educational, which technically they are right when you think about it, but you gotta go through a lot of, you know,
How is it
anime.
educational?
Yeah.
that rumor,
But
unfortunately, was.
I mean, it is I wouldn't say educational, like, oh, you learn how to do math by Naruto. Not like that. You know what I mean? Like Obito. Oh,
it
you gotta
doesn't-
learn the hard way, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, but fortunately, in this case, Disney did not buy it just because they thought it was educational.
Okay, I thought that was confirmed true. Like, that's a funny rumor.
But Disney doing Naruto Shippuden, I knew the edits were going to happen, but I didn't know how bad they were going to be. I mean, on Cartoon Network, they were fine, but on Disney, man, oh man, they did not do the research.
Okay, okay. Let's have an arrow. What's better? Cartoon Network version of Naruto, Disney Naruto Shippuden, and 4 Kids One Piece. Now, how many arrows will you put on between Naruto Cartoon Network and Naruto Shippuden Disney? How many arrows? Like
How
this
many
one is
arrows?
this one is like greater. Like how many greater? 5 times greater.
9,000. No. 9,000 arrows.
9,000.
No.
But anyway,
I don't know. But yeah. Anyway.
Fine. Why? Put it this way. What's worse, 4 kids or that?
That.
Um,
Really? That is worse than 4 kids?
Well,
At least
actually,
four, at least 4 kids have an excuse. I mean, they're called 4 kids.
No, but
Everyone
that
should
doesn't
read.
talk about
Although
the
Disney
talk about
XD
that
is
stuff.
associated with kids, but yeah.
yeah.
Every time it hits the 2000 or oh wait, no. Oh wow.
Hmm. Yeah, but in order of badness, I'd
Huh.
go.
Sorry about that. No, but
Everyone
No,
just
wait.
went awkward silence.
yeah, no, but wait a
Wait,
minute.
what?
Wait a minute. You're really telling me 4 kids is not worse? You're really telling me 4 kids is not worse than the shoot food into Disney? What the hell Disney do? What they did?
Not, Disney did not do the research, is what they did. 4 kids.
No, but I'm talking about in edits. What they do? Hey, is that sorcery? He's Pinocchio. What they did? What they did something like that? I mean, just let's not forget the 4 kids alternated the story heavily.
That's true.
Nami mom is not dead. She didn't get headshot, chest shot, anything. She's alive. She's held in prison forever.
No,
She's
she's
held
still.
forever.
She's not dead. She's not.
Of course.
That would be a slightly less compelling story.
the person did not kill that guy. He put him to sleep with the sleeping pills, bullets.
Sleeping pill bullets.
I don't know, whatever Shanks said. Don't worry, I was just putting him to sleep. It doesn't kill him. He
It
didn't
was a
say kill him.
blank. He
It
shot
was
him
a
with a
blank.
blank.
I shot him with a blank.
But
This
Really?
is, it's almost as bad as the imaginary guns. And
Just
Yu-Gi-Oh.
remember, guys. Just remember, they altered the story heavily. I'm
They
not
did.
sure what Shippuden did. I'm not sure if they made sorcery a Pinocchio that wished he could tell the truth for once.
The
I'm
only
not
thing, basically, what they did is they took out anything that would.
They
They took out basic impalement. They took out
Yeah,
any
figures,
sort of
the
blood, I
all
guess.
the blood.
Figures
all
again.
The blood.
figures again. Or the blood.
Yeah, all
They
of it.
took out an entire filler episode where that episode where Naruto kissed that one filler person. They
Oh, yeah,
literally
too.
took that out.
Ooh, if they still had the rights, they would have to do so hard to take out the CPR. It's like it's like why she's breathe in and breathe out, and where's she
Well,
breathing out
I'm
to?
surprised
I
they kept
don't-
the hot spring thing in.
I'm
Well,
surp-
hold on. That wouldn't make sense because if that's the case of Naruto kissing the filler girl, then you see all these other Disney shows like I don't know, like Kim Possible or something, and then like you see her kissing Ron. Wait, it's like wait,
unless I missed that episode, I swear to God, I thought I watched it and it was not in there, or
You
at least
know-
they didn't show the Sakura part.
You know, that is strange that you actually brought that up, and it's true. If it's true, how the hell we can't have a kiss scene from an anime world, but we can have a kiss scene from an animated world?
yeah,
I mean, like I could understand if Japan is really that strict, but but they really released it on themselves. So why the hell you still censoring for them? Like, oh god, it's funny because I mean, like I know I gotta respect I respect every cultures and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's part of culture because I remember a long time ago I heard rumor, probably not rumor, probably true or false, that when some there was a censorship on that person body, woman body, because they can't show so much skin. I don't think that's true now. Maybe it was true at one period. I forgot what anime they censored the entire. They censored with some bear or something like that. I'm like, why are they censoring
I
that?
think they still censor the American version somewhat. I don't know.
No, it was a Japanese TV
Oh.
broadcast version.
Oh wow.
It was Gun X Sword. For whatever reason, they censored all the bikini women. I don't know, not sure why. And then they was like, oh, the broadcast they actually censor everybody. If you get the DVD edition, it's not censored. And then I checked that out. They were right.
It's not censored. Oh hey.
So I was like, okay, so huh. I just saw another anime that has so many bare, bare body.
This is a culture where they have 10-year-old girls dressed in bikinis.
Well, fairy tales does say hello to the full extent, but yeah, I digress. Anyway.
But
Digress.
anyway, back to answering your question of why people hate Sakura when there are plenty of other characters just like her. Yeah, it's probably just out of hypocrisy and just values dissonance altogether.
Yeah,
Because I
but
mean, Bleach came out after Naruto, and people just love Rukia despite
Which he does.
basically fulfilling that. I don't know. It's like not till like way late in the manga did she actually become more of a
Rebel?
offensive presence, I guess.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
oh, you talk about Rukia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I have a different problem with the character. No, it's not the character itself, but the way Kubo is
It's
handling.
portrayed, yeah.
No, it's not well, yeah, portraying, I guess. I don't know because that last arc, not the full bringer, God no. Talk about
God.
this.
The
Oh
Iwata arc?
God.
Not that one, not that one, not the one. Because I'll be honest, I only read it once. This is the only arc I read it once. I never read it again, and I'm scared to read it again because I just had a friend that actually read it for the first time.
Aren't
and then
those guys supposed to be coming back anyway?
I don't know. I don't even care. But
Because
anyway,
they were in like
they happen to
up
be
in the
they
area.
all happen to be alive. Woo. Yay, I'm so happy. It's like seeing Jiraiya being back alive. Yeah, right.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, my point is, I just know I'm scared to read it again because like, it was I just had a friend that just finally read the manga. When he hit to that point, ooh, he did not like it at all. He was like, "What the fuck is this? This is stupid."
What's this full bring crap?
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is it was the Winter War arc. When it says war, I don't remember seeing her ever again. For once they went to the fake town, whatever,
The
FKT
fake
town.
car town?
Yes, when they went to that town, all
Mhm.
the main characters that you think their main character vanish
They get
throughout the whole.
sidelined.
They get sidelined. That's the problem. That's the problem with the manga.
Yeah, it
The
was
the
all
sti-
Ichigo at that
It, w-
point.
yeah, but the problem with the manga is like there's a lot of good side characters. Granted for that. However, you can't give everybody the same level of importance and relevance. You just can't do that because they will
Oh, yeah.
get everybody's gonna get shafted one way or another. So
Yeah.
Yep.
that way you if you don't focus, then you will lose focus, and you will lose your own theme. You will lose your own writing. You lose everything about it. Like it's kind of like saying like it's kind of like if Avatar have like if avatars did focus on those other characters that only been there for like two to three episodes though, that guy who's voiced by Mankind, Mick Foley, the Boulder, that guy. If you focus on him, then you started focusing on Pissqueak and I forgot the little guy name, and then you focus on that guy who grow puberty so quick that he had a mustache. Then you focus
Yeah.
in, then you focus on the swamp people. If you just have to stay minimum. You have to stay very low bounds. You gotta stay with Katara, Sokka, Toph, Aang, and then Zuko in the later future. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Zuko throughout the
Yeah.
thing. That's what you have to stay focused. You can't go too many focus. So therefore, that's why Bleach fails. This is why Bleach lost the popularity. But anyway, back to Rukia.
Oh
back,
God.
back to Rukia. Like I said, the last time I saw her was with that strange guy who keeps saying bonsai. That was the last time we saw her. And then
Buns.
yeah, and then I think that was the last time that bonsai only for Byakugan and her brother come back and fight. But
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that, you don't see them again for another year or so, and I do mean a year or so.
They were all trapped in
Yeah.
Hueco Mundo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we keep focusing on this guy. And now the worst part is happening again, and I'm afraid that we're not gonna see Rukia until the end again. I hope I'm wrong, and I
Well,
really hope.
we did just see her, but yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no, we got that part. I'm just saying it happened in
Oh,
the middle because it happened before
right.
Kenpachi doing the shiny moment. It happened before Byakuga doing his shiny moment.
Yeah.
So pretty much
Yeah.
she's gonna get sidelined again, and I gonna hate that.
Yeah.
she has a she. The thing is, I like her character. It's just why she's getting stylized. It's not cool.
Hmm.
So, Rukia being shafted a lot, just not a really good thing to do to a character in a manga that already has loads and loads of characters. Should really focus on just one or two characters. Well, okay, not one or two. Okay, one or two
I mean,
main
if people
characters.
want to say that Naruto is heavily male dominated, then they have to.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
What else was I saying before? I lost
What were
connection
you
of
saying?
second.
Something about Rukia
Oh no, no.
getting-
You know, I think I don't know. To me, to be honest, I think maybe the reason why the Kubo draws what's her name, Kuhime in bikini shots is probably because maybe she just have that body.
Yeah.
body.
Like you know, you got two heroine, so you want to
Heroine.
just. I mean, like, granted, I wouldn't mind either one, but you know, he wanted to please a lot of fans, especially perverted people. There you go. She does have it.
Oh god.
Well, it's not my fault.
I
Some
know.
people would,
Oh, it's hilarious.
some people don't care and probably just troll, kind of like Bobo, kind of troll with using that sun dude.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, use a sun dude. Whoa, what
She's
other
gonna be
series?
in that Jump Victory Stars.
Yeah. And yeah, pretty much. And One Piece, you know, do their
Some
thing.
people are pissed that One Piece has a fourth representative.
Fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah. They have
One-
Luffy, Ace, Akira, and
Don.
Huh?
Don.
I can't remember. I know there's some other one. There's another character.
Don.
in-
Don
Don?
Flamingo.
Oh, Don Flamingo.
Mhm.
Is he in Jump Victory Star? I didn't.
Yeah, he is.
So-
He is a
yes,
villain.
no.
I'm talking about the new Victory Star verse.
Verse.
Yeah, for the PS3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's a
Don
Don
villain.
Flamingo. He's the villain.
No, it's Hancock, Ace, Luffy, and Akinu. That's who. That's
Wait,
the
who?
four that are gonna be.
Who? Who's the last one?
Akinu. Akinu,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Aquino. Yeah,
Magna,
yeah, you're right.
Magma guy.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
Boa Hancock.
Yeah, because you know we had to put the killer in there.
Yeah, they have 4 characters representing the One Piece.
Well, One Piece is huge in Japan. Let's not forget. We can't.
As
we
of
can't
now,
never,
Yeah.
I mean,
we can
that's
never
true.
argue. We can
Only in
never argue that.
Dragon Ball Z and Naruto only get 3. Bleach gets 3, but one of them's an assist.
That's 2 then, technically speaking.
Yeah,
Whoops, sorry. So,
Naruto doesn't get a single assist.
but anyway, yeah, like I said, I just think they use Orihime because of that.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean she is a heroine, but I think she's in the medic side of heroine rather
Oh,
than the battle
Yeah.
side. Battle side, see, if you do a fusion, you'll get Sakura, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's somewhat true.
Like you just mold it, you get Sakura. Voila.
Alright.
Madara's.
Wait, don't start yet. Let me just do one last thing.
I just noticed this that Madara's voice actor in Japan, the last name almost matches. It's Noyada Uchida instead of Uchiha.
Aha.
Aha! Just replace an H with a D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Naruto, Sasuke, and Madara. So 2 Uchiha and 1 Uzumaki.
How sad.
Oh, jam. I can't
Oh.
believe Kakashi's not in this game.
I know, right?
Oh well, you can only beggars can't be choosers.
I guess not, but technically you have 2 villains in Naruto's.
Well, then again, we do have Storm Revolution, and then the other Naruto movie coming out, which we still don't have a release date on either of them.
What are you talking about?
The
What you
for Storm Revolution and the Naruto movie.
We don't know the release date.
Yeah.
We don't know any information on the movie.
Yeah.
There's a move. Oh right. Yeah.
We don't know
They
the
always
information
come
about
out
the
with a-
movie. We don't know the information. We don't know the release date of the game. And that's it.
What would the 7th movie be about?
I know.
Well, we discussed that thoroughly back in January.
Yeah.
We
you know,
did.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I say the movie should be about the redemption for all the fans that felt so sad that they thought they was gonna get the money worth with Road to Ninja with the pairing.
The redemption.
Then we also suggested that it could be like Sharknado.
Oh
Sharknado.
boy.
Yes, come on, that movie was epic, right?
Let's not get back to that.
I love
For
that
life,
movie. It was amazing.
For life, what did you want to say
About what?
about? Oh, I don't know. You were saying, hey, wait. Don't start yet. Don't start yet.
Oh no, I didn't say anything. I was just saying I had to do something one last thing, but now I'm done. So
Oh, no,
do
you're
it.
done.
Well, yeah, probably at this point the podcast has been pretty lengthy, and it's gonna be hell for me to edit, but I'll manage to do it.
Don't worry, this will probably be the last topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm lknmjh, also known as Steve.
I'm Lucky T7.
Wait a minute. We didn't even get to talk about Rukia. Well, you know what? Never mind. I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
for
we
it.
did.
I wasn't there to discuss. I was away.
Okay.
Put it this way. Could have written better. All right. I'm for life.
Yeah, could have ran better. Oh, okay. And I'm MangaReader.
And this is saying, good luck to me for editing this.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Ta-ta, terrible man.